to my channel. Here we are in this new Minecraft world. So this is a creative world, and as you can see, I've already mapped out everything to a certain degree. So the different color wool represent different things. Like the magenta is different structures, the cyan is different housing, and different kind of places where people would live. And then you can see all the yellow, which kind of looks like pathing, which is what it's going to be eventually. The darker blue is a kind of kingdom wall. And the green is kind of the same color coordinated. It's different shrubs and greenery and plants, that kind of idea. So in this series, every episode will be building up different structures. Depending on the size and scale, we'll be doing a different amount. If it's something bigger, then it might be only that episode. But if it's something smaller, like if it's a house, I won't just do one house. I would do a few. Like something like that, just to keep it interesting. Now we can kind of see the general overlay, and now the big thing, to decide what structure to build first. Now that you've had the general tour of this kingdom in the making, we need to answer that question, what to build first. Okay, so we're back here and we're looking around. Honestly, I don't have a plan of a certain order to build this up in, and if you guys have any suggestions, I will gladly take them if there's something you guys want to see. But for now, I'm kind of leaning towards doing the stables or in the arena. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of motivated for it. I have a design in my head and I don't want to forget it. So I think, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now to go into a time lapse. Here we are, it's finally done. So we've finished building it now, and I've added the paths, some water, some hay, and over here there's a little shelter that we can see, because I know if I were outside all the time, I wouldn't want to necessarily get wet, or if it's really windy, I want some shelter, so that's there. But I think it'll look better if we get some horses, so let's go do that. So here we are back, and as we can see, there's some horses in here that I spawned in, and I think that they will love it. Also, since last time I didn't point out that I added that little kind of like overlap to it because it was too flat before. It just looks better now. Also, there's some barrels here, so now there's extra storage, and it kind of ties in the deep slate brick walls to the actual wood structure entrance itself. Now for the second building that we're going to be making in this episode, I was going to do the stable. I originally planned on doing the stable first and then the arena, but we're doing the vice versa. So let's get into that time lapse. Here we are, it is done now. So here we can see the outside. If we walk on this way, we can see that there's some little stalls here for the horses to go into. I have also added some barrels for storage because sometimes you just need it around. Also, it looks nice. Oops, what am I doing? Here we go. So now we can go on this side where we can see a little sneak peek of the interior, which this time I did off camera to make it look better because sometimes interior gets a bit boring to watch. You can see it's also horse accessible, that's why the trapdoors are there. And there's some 2 stalls in here, so if a horse was sick, well, it can't be in Minecraft, but in real life, if a horse was sick, they could get isolated from the herd. And there's a trip wire hook, I can't speak, on here, so if I needed to look them over, we could have somewhere to put the lead rope onto. Not in Minecraft, but in real life. There's also some different leather armor, which is acting kind of like blankets. There's some spare hay. There's some beams on the roof to support it, so it kind of add a more lifestyle, real-life version to Minecraft. And there we go. Here we are looking at everything that we've accomplished today. So here's the back side of the stable. Not very interesting. Oops, why is that block there? Let's get rid of it. There we go. There we go. So we can see the window, the roof. I used some trapdoors instead of actual slabs just to add a bit of difference to it. A bit more texture, or depth I should say. In the arena, you can see and all our plans for the future, which in the future episodes we will complete. So thank you everybody for checking out this video on my channel. If you enjoy it, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone! Have a great day!